Vanderpump tensions are super high.
And the Jersey Housewives are fighting over pizza pie?
Virtual reality.
Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Evan.
And we are still Vanderpumping it up because these kids, who are almost all 40, really know how to deliver the drama. I feel like we almost need to celebrate birthdays for the drama of Vanderpump Rules because, like, it's staying so much in our life and it's going nowhere. And if you're looking for an outfit to wear to a Vanderpump drama birthday party, there's merch left and right.
I mean, Ariana did the right thing and she dropped a whole line of Team Ariana merch. And I gotta say, it's all really cute. I was looking at the website figuring out what I should order, but there's some really cute stuff. I think there's I love that BFF crew neck. Like, all the colors are so cute. Like, when I don't know, I just imagine, like, when I wear the BFF crew neck, like, I'm just like one of the girls, like a Lala or a Sheena, just, you know?
I like that. Do you think Katie and Christina will get BFF sweatshirts to wear to future events that they're not invited to but showing up to anyway?
Danny, when I tell you the anger that flowed through my veins when Christina Kelly walked up to Sheena's pre-wedding dinner, that was just so rude, because also I've been rewatching old, like, retro episodes of Vanderpump Rules, and we love a lip balm growth journey for Christina Kelly, but back in the day, she came so hard for Sheena. She was so rude, so nasty, and so rude, as the great Nene Lakes would say. And I just, oh my God, knowing how much crap she talked about Sheena and her first crop top wedding, to then come and crash the wedding dinner all these years later, like, absolutely unacceptable. And you made a really good point that she walked in with Lala, who's supposed to be Sheena's good friend.
Lala, don't make me call Daryl. And be like, I have no legal issues. I just want to know why Lala is, because Lala really supports Sheena and just had that beautiful scene with Brock and her. Why are you walking in with Christina? I know. I think this was the moment that Katie and Schwartz are gonna have a sad, like, our home is sold dinner. Christina could have gotten some room service.
Yeah, 100%. And if, like, Katie doesn't want to go to this dinner, if she wants to avoid Sheena at all costs, wouldn't Christina want the same? Because it seems like she wants whatever Katie wants. You know?
No lies detected there, but thankfully-ish for Sheena, I don't think too many eyes were on Christina Kelly this dinner, because, like, Ariana and James kind of just kicked it. That was quite the welcome dinner for the drama that was going on. But what I did love about it is that it really was like wedding weekend drama, because everyone's, like, tired, but you have to celebrate. And it's so busy and everyone just wants to go to sleep. But you're like, okay, it's the first night, we're celebrating, but I'm going to scream at everybody's face.
Ariana was definitely pushed to her limit when James apparently pushed a wedding guest. I think it was a friend of Brock's who may have been a little too intoxicated, and he bumped into James, and then James sort of had this, like, visceral reaction and pushed him back. And Ariana did not like what she saw, and she decided to say something about it. And when she felt like she wasn't being listened to, she raised her voice a little bit.
I don't like him doing it. I don't like you doing it. Okay?
Oh, she fully Hillary Duffed. La 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 la. Like, she really was in the scene. I was like, yes, girl. I was loving Ariana.
It was kind of jarring, but I loved it so much. She was just like, I don't like you hitting him, and I'm like, it was so good. It actually kind of reminded, like, I don't know, Ariana, she's so cool, calm, and collected for the most part, and she really is the ultimate mediator among this group of friends. But it kind of reminds me of her season 9 feud with Lala. I don't know if you remember during the finale party, but Lala said something to Ariana that was like, she was like, not really. And Ariana was like,
not really.
Like, making fun of, like, it was just so good. And it reminded me of that version of Ariana, which I love so much.
We love when Ariana gets a little activated, and it is so good. And speaking of the activation of Vanderpump Rules, there is still that talk of the reunion when 2 people had to be, like, restrained. Lala even said security had to get involved.
Andy got involved. He could hardly control it, so security got involved. I won't say who was trying to brawl or whatever.
I didn't know these kids had it in them, but I also didn't know that Raquel and Sandoval had that in them. So they're really surprising me every single turn. And Jack said it was like a feeling it's the 2 boys, but he said it was more so like a fact.
I have a feeling it's the 2 boys. In fact, I know that because I talked to him.
So all eyes are on Schwartz and James Kennedy, who I feel like that's kind of like two Gumbies fighting. But you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, how are those punches? Like, they're just missing left and right. But I guess, I don't know if it could be anybody else.
I mean, my theory is that James came for Schwartz. We'll see what happens when the reunion airs. It was interesting hearing from Jax because he alleges that he was in touch with one of the boys involved in the fight. And I'm assuming that's Schwartz because I think him and Schwartz are still pretty friendly. I know that he and Sandoval don't really have a relationship, but our girl Katie Maloney is questioning the validity of it all because she commented on an Instagram post about it all saying LOL. And I think we know what that means from Katie.
That's it. Yeah, Katie's not totally buying it. I'm very curious because I can only imagine like them like really doing like old schooly fighting, like why I oughta, like truly just kind of like I Love Lucy level fighting between them. So I could see it kind of being drawn out, but then I don't know who's left or who could be feuding. But unless if it's still my original money shot that Charlie just storms the stage.
I would love that. I really would love that. It's a shame that she most likely wasn't at the reunion because I feel like her role has been decreased this season. But when she does have a moment on camera, she truly shines. And here we are again, Danny, talking about our love for Charlie Brand.
Charlie, like she is my Charlie XCX. When people are like, Charlie is so amazing, I'm like, yes, she's underappreciated. Yeah, she should have a Grammy. Like, I want her to have all these things. I want it all and more. What I also want is any financial planner or Shark Tank like devotee who understands business a little bit more than Evan and I to like unpack the Pizzagate that's going on in Jersey, because like we're getting Louis and Teresa's side saying like, we're out $250,000.
There was a business stealing, and my fiance lost $250,000.
And we're getting Joe and Melissa's side that's like, she took our Nonna pizza to make it skinny pizza. There was a lot of boxes. Never saw a pizza oven being sold by any of them. So obviously didn't come to fruition, but it's a lot of confusion going on in the camps.
The thing that was most heartbreaking to me was Melissa's confessional when she spoke about this pizza toaster oven as if it was going to be a new beginning for them. Like there was like we found love in a hopeless place, and that was a pizza toaster oven. It made me really sad to see her shed a tear over that. And then also the big takeaway for me was that, did we have another cheater brand on our hands with skinny pizza?
Sonia Morgan should have DM'd them, been like, guys,
don't do it.
Step away, Trey. Don't try.
I wish that the photos from this skinny pizza photo shoot would leak, though. I would love to see.
I'm sure if Bethany pulls a Gwyneth Paltrow and finds herself on trial somewhere, it will be suing Teresa, Joe, Louis, and Melissa. Maybe Bethany could mend all their fences by having a group lawsuit against all of them. There's something, who knows? There's something about her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a reality show. I
also love you saying, because Melissa really did have so much hope for the pizza oven. It was giving me when Adriana was like, Kaya is what brought us all together.
I know. Yeah, totally the same vibes. I mean, from music to pizza ovens, like healing powers.
You said an interesting thing though, and I think that's what a lot of people I feel on Twitter are picking up on, is Louis' true colors like really like Cyndi Lauper true color shining through when he's like he kind of had like a breakdown moment when his mediation was going south.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of how Lala said that Raquel kind of short circuits whenever something doesn't go as planned, like she planned in her head. And I kind of think the same might be true for Louis. It's like he wants to be this like Zen namaste spiritual leader, but then when things don't go as smoothly as he had hoped they would, he kind of short circuits too and says things under his breath like, I'm gonna punch you in the head.
I really can't.
What?
I can't take this no more.
It's getting weird. And what also is unfortunately happening is all of our dreams of a group brunch with Fuda and Danielle are thwarted.
No, yeah, that friendship has sailed. Like, it's done.
I don't know if we can maybe like break it up, or they could be on opposite ends of the table. Maybe we could mend some fences, because I think these newbies are giving us life, but sometimes to give life, you need to talk some trash about one another.
Yeah, have a little Arsenal coffee talk, you know?
Well, I love it. It's, you know, coffee talk is coffee talk. I was like nodding in my studio apartment in New Jersey, like, yes, I do. Yes, I do, Danielle. It makes so much sense. But what I'm so excited about is that there's like an alleged newbie for Beverly Hills too.
Oh my God, yeah. So Miss Anne Marie, I think she's married to an NFL player or a former NFL player. I don't know. Anyway, a beautiful woman who is married to an athlete who is an anesthesiologist. And Bravo, we know, loves an anesthesiologist. She would be joining the iconic club with Dr. Tiffany Moon and Dr. Nicole Martin. So she would just round out that trifecta.
I know. I wonder if Larsa is going to come for her job now next. You know what I am dying to see? And by see, I mean hear from you. If we're going to get a Camille, a Denise, a Kim. Guys, word on the street, and by streets we mean the filming scenes of Beverly Hills, they've all been making appearances. And it is making me very excited. Especially Kim Richards' return.
I know. When I saw those paparazzi photos of Kyle, Dorit, and Kim taking a hike and having this like very energetic discussion, like full body chills. I'm so excited for the return of Kim Richards. And we know Chanel Ayan from The Real Housewives of Dubai is also very excited for the return of Kim Richards, her favorite housewife of all time.
Her favorite ever. We need Chanel back on when Dubai is back on to get us some drama, because I'm very excited for the second season there. We might need her on just to recap a Beverly Hills episode with us, because I love how much she loves Kim Richards.
No, it seriously makes her feel like one of us, because I think everyone's really excited to see Kim back on the scene, especially now the absence of Lisa Rinna. And it also seems like this Rinna pause is making room for all of Rinna's former adversaries to make some appearances. So we also, like Kim, who did not get along with Lisa Rinna very well. We have Denise Richards and Camille Grammer, who have also fought with Rinna in the past. So I don't know. I think that a lot of people, you know, including you and I, Danny, were wondering like, what will happen after Rinna leaves? Will there be drama? And I don't know if there's going to be drama, but I do like the inclusion of all these familiar faces. Like that alone excites me. Like I can just, I don't know, watch them sit around drinking cocktails. It doesn't matter what they do, or praying to a trash can. Do what you have to do. I will be watching.
Evan spoke to all the Beverly Hills ladies at Sutton Strack's boutique event this week, and he asked Garcelle about Rinna being gone, and oh boy, did she have an answer.
How is Rinna's absence from the show impacting the current dynamic, would you say?
Is she gone?
Oh, okay. So we don't notice. Okay. I am curious to know, is it possibly impacting the division? Because when Rinna was involved, there was that Force 5 crew and then the 3 Houseketeers. Are we less divided today because Rinna's gone?
I think we're less divided for sure. I think there's less divided. I think we're all more open to really forming a friendship and seeing where that goes. So I feel like everybody's doing that, which is cool.
Yeah, and
Not to say there's no drama, but we're trying.
Speaking of your sons, your older son Oliver and you are going to be on Vanderpump Rules. First off, I just need to know, where were you when the Scandoval broke? I feel like we all know where we were and remember.
Who shot JR? I might be dating myself. But wow, who knew how big this was going to be? I mean, there was a ticker tape on CNN about it. And I was like, what is going on? I guess people are invested. I guess, you know, they were together for a long time. And yeah, Oliver had a little hand in some stuff. You know, they're your babies, but you can't control them forever.
Is there any relief that the Scandoval kind of eclipsed the kiss in the club with Raquel?
Absolutely. You read my mind. Absolutely. I'm like, okay, now maybe not so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Oliver and Lisa Vanderpump, who is now a good friend of yours, they're kind of like the best people to gossip with about Scandoval. What have the conversations been like with your son and with your good friend?
Well, with Oliver, I'm like, whew, right? But with Lisa, we talk a little bit more in depth, but I can't say.
Watching eagle-eyed, so ready for all of it. So if you guys are equally as excited for all of these like Beverly Hills, like TBTs coming back on the scene, let us know in the comments. And also if you have a favorite one, we also want to see that little shout out too.
Yeah, tell us who you think deserves their diamond back.
Oh, yes.